Yep. I think our maximum viewers that I've ever seen, at least on this channel, is like 13.
Yes,
The
yeah,
most we've
13
had,
already.
as far as 1sMains is concerned, I think we've had like around 20 from like I think it was like our first event. We got like 20 or so people watching because it was more of like a school thing, so we had a bunch of people watching that go to the school, the college that is. All right, both players ready? All right, we'll be starting here. Any moment. Yes, back, relax. You're gonna have a well, actually, you're not really gonna be able to relax on the edge of your seat, as this series is gonna be really good.
Yeah, DGRN known for quick challenges, and then Aoimine known for not giving away possession. So I'm curious how this will balance out between the two.
Both players, I wasn't really expecting to make it too far. I mean, I think we expected Aoimine to make it as far as he did against Sweepy, but it's hard to say as DGRN rips a quick shot, but Aoimine will get back to it. Gonna bounce it off the post, give him some time. Gonna take it up for an air dribble. Going for the bump, gets the bump, but oh, it is in,
and
it
goes
is in, it is in, okay. I didn't think that was in for a moment.
Those are unfortunate when you have to watch it roll in as you're getting bumped away. I thought he got enough to save it. I thought Aoimine saved it himself, but not quite.
Yeah, but I don't know. Who would you say is the favorite? If you had to make a prediction right now, who do you think would win?
I think DGRN has a good chance to win the first series because he has come out and surprised us, but I think the fatigue will kick in, and I don't know if he'll be able to take on both best of sevens for the bracket reset.
That is true, as DGRN does tie it back up. And again, I don't know if we said anything about it, but DGRN is going to have to bracket reset. He did come out of the lower bracket. So we are possibly in for 14 total matches that could happen. As this and the following will both be a best of 7. Aoimine winning the kickoff. Steals the corner, has some time with the ball. Gonna go for a quick shot just over the net. DGRN too slow with the ball, but will end up finding himself with the ball and with time. Goes for the low 50 here. Aoimine had the free goal, but doesn't put it in. Rather takes it up the wall. Has the full boost. Going for a reset here. He does get it, but misses the net.
Aoimine loves doing those solo plays in the air, but I don't know how often it works for him. Like they look good up until the last minute, and I don't know if he's able to finish it off and get the goal from it.
I definitely notice it a lot whenever I play him. He's he's very quick to want to go for those plays. Especially there. He had the open net. Very concerning, especially going into a longer series like this mentally, because I don't know how if your mechanics are gonna stay for that long. You're gonna have to just see these open nets. I think it's his best bet to just try to get an early lead. Maybe tilt DGRN if you can.
Oh no, this man has nerves of steel from what I've seen. He put it up against Mopey and Mario and just came out and took it on.
That is crazy. DGRN beating both Mario and Mopey, favorites to be finalists in this event. And pretty crazy how it's turned out. Aoimine even beating Sweepy, although there's an asterisk next to the beat, but he did.
He did win game 1.
Yeah, he did get rewarded for the win, but again, we're gonna see Sweepy, I'm sure, later. Next season, 2023.
Hopefully.
At least I hope, yeah. Well, the party was destroyed because of a connection error. Good one.
Love when that happens.
Yep, Aoimine putting in a goal here. Back with the lead.
a lot lower scoring than what we're used to seeing here. Normally it's like 5 or 6 goals scored at this point. Only 3.
Yeah, especially with both players, they're not like I wouldn't say super mechanical, but they try to stay very quick with the ball. They try to do things
They
very
try and be
quickly.
dominant
Yeah.
with it when they have possession. They try and be dominant with it. Take advantage.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good play from DGRN, not able to make much with that air dribble. And Aoimine putting in the open net. Up now 3-1, minute 40 left. As Riptide said, it's a low-scoring game. However, I might have just jinxed things, and we might be getting a 8-goal masterclass. DGRN puts in the open net. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Oh yeah, just an unfortunate touch from Aoimine. Didn't hit the ball as nearly as powerful or high as he wanted to. And DGRN just staying close, getting the 50. Or not the 50, but just getting the open net. Yes, this is the biggest thing. DGRN, he stays so close to the ball that if you make a mistake, he's there. He's gonna be right on it to punish.
Aoimine with the quick challenge. He's just gonna put it in. Okay, I want to see this again. I don't know how far the replay will go back. No, I didn't. DGRN, what did he go for?
He went for a flip reset, which shouldn't have. I don't think he should have went for it. He was way too close to the net. Even if he got the reset, he's not really moving the ball much, and Aoimine can just play the ball, which he did, and gets rewarded from it. Might even pick up another kickoff goal. Nope, just a little wide. We'll stay close to the ball though. Maybe he's gonna try to get in this corner. DGRN says no. Should have the open net, and he does. 4-3 now. Only down by 1. DGRN with a minute left.
Something I'm seeing from Aoimine, which definitely helped him in his game against Domino, is after those kickoffs, he still has plenty of boost. Domino was always left with none, and Aoimine on that last one, he had 20 boosts when he landed from the 50. Yeah. And I think that's going to help him here against DGRN, definitely.
Yeah, very solid kickoffs. Aoimine staying close to the ball, but
bit of a heavy touch.
Yeah, DGRN. Is that in? It is. It's really hard to tell. Wasn't sure if I was going to do one of the, the little post bounces where it goes across, and DGRN wasn't really out of the game, but ties it up with just 48 seconds left. Both players already showing off why they deserve to be in the finals. Both players missing the back boost. Eventually, Aoimine will pick it up after missing it again. Gonna just toss it out. And it's a challenge from DGRN. Should find himself with the open net. He does. Oh, you're back now, Void? Aoimine got scored on. Yeah, maybe you should close your eyes. You might be biting your nails, pulling your hair.
I know I am.
The streamer? No, it's still there. I just lagged a little bit. Aoimine staying close to the ball, forcing in the corner, but DGRN will get the clear. Will find himself with low boost, shadowing it, but he's gonna go for it anyway. Aoimine.
50. Aoimine awkward.
Oh.
Ooh, I feel like he should have tried to take the dribble longer on that one. I don't know what his boost situation was at.
I didn't get a good look at it either. Unfortunate.
He was at like 15 when he went for the flip behind it. I feel like he should have tried to keep it up more and maybe get some. I don't know. He didn't get much lift on it and just kind of died.
Yeah, I mean, with low time left, it's very hard. And that was a huge challenge from DGRN there at the end. And again, if you're just joining us, this is series number 1 of possibly 2 that we'll be seeing. DGRN leaving, then joining, then leaving. Interesting, maybe regretting the car switch that he made.
I mean, he won game 1. I think I've only ever seen him in the dot matrix, which used to be my favorite decal when I first started playing.
He used the Mina Fennec against Mopey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or at least he used some sort of Fennec.
DGRN leaving and joining again and again.
Joined again.
Is he having internet issues now? Maybe it's the Aoimine buff.
let's just leave the match
Yeah,
here.
let's just. Yeah, we can remake. Make sure you make the second map.
Just waiting for Aoimine here to leave. Alrighty.
I think he is changing into the Mina Fennec. That's what it looks like.
You know, if DGRN does pull off to win the series, we will be taking a short little break for about 10-15 minutes for the players to just, kind of rest. It is a long series, especially best of sevens and ones. You're always on the ball, you're always doing something. Sorry, DGRN is ready. Going in. Game number 2, Urban Central of a possible 14-game series. Or, matchup. Aoimine switching his car up. What's that? Is that the oxygen? It's the
Hold on.
oxygen Fennec.
Looking something. Ooh, oxygen
DGRN with
Fennec
a
is
great,
amazing.
great touch. Touches like that are huge, where, that speed flip touch out to the middle where you can just get it instantly. Aoimine caught out a little bit too far. Upfield was all in on the offensive play, not working. We'll have to try to play from behind here. Although, he's going to get it right back into the corner. He's playing very aggressive with low boost in DGRN's corner. He's got to be careful doing that, especially in ones. You got no teammate behind you. You can't just play all in with 0. Aoimine had the open net, rushed things, I think, a little too quickly, not able to put in the open net. Again.
Going too fancy. Again and again.
It doesn't even look like fancy. I think it's just nerves. That is a really poor miss from Aoimine. DGRN.
Maybe he can get back to it? No, he can't.
DGRN putting it in. Honestly, I got to root for the reverse sweep. Or not reverse sweep, bracket reset. I don't care who wins the second series. I just really want to see a second series because I'm sure all of you fans are kind of let down at the fact that Shweepy's internet, unfortunately, passed away. Aoimine. Nice play there, getting it around DGRN, but speaking of passed away, gets demoed. DGRN. Got in a bounce dribble. Gonna take it up a really good flick, but just too high. Gonna try to stay on the ball. He does, and I really like that he didn't flip on that challenge. He ended up staying close to the ball and made Aoimine cut on the ball immediately.
See if Aoimine can. Nope, he misses the catch. Goes for the boost instead. DGRN gonna go up in the air quick. Falls behind. Aoimine taking his sweet old time on the backboard.
Oh.
And then missing the flip. DGRN. Flip reset. 50.
DGRN.
We've been seeing I don't know if it's only DGRN that I've seen it from, but I've been seeing the NASCAR.
Yeah, it's only
trail.
DGRN that's been using it. We've just seen him so many times.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was him or if another person has been using it.
I don't know. I think maybe Shweepy. Oh no, Stones. I think Stones or Elite. Maybe one of those two was using it. I think Stones was using it. It's actually really nice. I like it. I think only like weird trails like those, only work on like the Fennec. I don't know what it is. Like the Octane with weird different trails look a bit strange to me. So, Aoimine's gonna take a sweet old time. Zero boost in the tank. DGRN knows it, and we'll pick up an open net. Up now 4-0 here. It's looking just like the last series we watched, or at least the
first game.
Yeah, the first game of last series, the only game of last series. DGRN a nice kickoff wins. Got the ball, but a good cut by Aoimine. A flick. Saved by Aoimine. Not too powerful. I mean, these front flip flicks haven't always been too good from DGRN, but they're good enough to just force out some sort of save from the defender, and kind of complements nice with DGRN's playstyle, just staying close to the ball, because his flicks don't go too far off of his car, to be honest. Like, they're not very fast, and he does have the chance of, staying with it, as that's a great shot, catching Aoimine off guard, and gonna pick up goal number 5. 2:13 left in the game. Aoimine, gotta find something in him to either, reset or just refresh. He does have, how many more lives?
Yeah, he has another life after this.
He
Um,
could lose like 6 more games.
6 games, yeah. One thing I want to point out, I did talk about earlier on Mine's kickoffs. He ends up having a lot of boost after, but he seems to waste a lot anywhere else in the field. Like, he was just at 100 5 seconds ago, and now he's at 0. And like, he's just trying to be getting control on the wall, and next thing you know, he's at like 30 boost.
He does
See right
waste
there,
boost a lot.
He used about 70 in that play and gives the ball to DGRN.
I think Aoimine just needs to keep it more simple. He doesn't need to waste a lot of boost. I think you can go slower, honestly, against DGRN. We saw Mopi use it in the games that he won.
Mm-hmm.
I was really working on DGRN, just playing it slow, making DGRN come to you, just forcing low 50s, faking him out, just kind of playing around him. There's a 50 from, or kickoff, God, well, I mean, yeah, technically 50 from Mine. That looked pretty open to me, but unfortunate.
And fairly risky with the way he took it, because it left him with 0 boost in the net. With DGRN on the ball, and he puts it in 7-0 already in game 2.
Yeah, I think if you're Aoimine, you gotta just refresh, go to game number 3. It's all good. No worries. This is a best of 7. As a reminder. DGRN staying close to the ball, as he does so often. Honestly, like a better version of Domino, I think, the way he plays. Like, Domino kind of just like super on the ball, except the Mine doesn't go for all the goofy wave dashes. Mine doesn't really like switch up kickoffs much. All right, sorry, DGRN, my bad. DGRN doesn't go for all the fancy stuff.
Yeah. And you can see which one has the SSL tournament winner title, which means so much.
Yep.
And Domino doesn't have one, DGRN does, says a lot. I think I may never want to play it out, but I don't know for sure. Louis saying there's no sound on in game.
Oh, is there no sound on in game? That's my bad. I muted that one instead of music. Oops.
Slippery stuff from DGRN makes it 10-0. Oh, I think that's Aoimine saying, let's go to the next game. Right there.
Alrighty.
DGRN takes game 2, very demanding.
So now we up into DFH Stadium.
What are you thinking as Aoimine coming off that 1-goal victory from again a 1-game victory against Streepy, and now being faced with a fairly difficult competition?
I mean, you just gotta kind of shake it off. You're down 2-0 in a series right now. It's not even the end of the world if you lose this series. You still have another life. Honestly, maybe just try to have some fun here. Just fix the mental. Maybe take some notes during maybe this game. Honestly, it's okay to throw this series as long as you're trying to mentally figure out how to beat DGRN, and maybe your next series proceed to just beat him. Because we see that often. Like, we'll see like the first series be close between like teams or even players, and then the next series, if there's a bracket reset, it'll just be a 4-0 sweep.
Yeah. But that happened at the spring major last season. I think it went to game 6 or 7 between Falcons and Moist, and Moist swept the second series. Hoping that That won't happen here.
Kickoff, game number 3. DGRN up 2-0 here, as I gotta now adjust it, because...
Yeah. No automatic. Since we left.
Yep. Alright,
Ooh.
updated here.
That was a nice little shot from Aoimine after the land. Instead of going for necessarily the ceiling shot or the ground pinch, it was like landing next and just getting a quick wave dash into it.
DGRN, open net here. Be nice. I think just staying in the corner for way too long.
We're up to at least 11 goals unanswered. I don't know. I don't remember how the first game ended in terms of goals. So this may be more than 11 unanswered around me.
You know, keeping it close here. Good job. Forcing out a 50, but DGRN gotta smash it downfield. If that was on target, it'd be in the net. DGRN just delays it for himself. Aoimine with the time. Like a boost. Went for the low 50, but DGRN, the victor of the 50. Get in the open net. Great 50 from DGRN. It's been all zeros for Aoimine. Down 0-2 in both game and series. Gotta figure it out fast. He does have an extra life, but that mental, gotta be thinking about it. It's DGRN now up 3-0. What's funny is I don't even know if this is the best Rocket League we've seen from DGRN. I think we've definitely seen him play way better.
I think him against Mario, it's one of those series that just, the way he won seemed more convincing, even though he's winning by more goals here than he did against Mario. Just the style of the ego challenges and catching Mario out, it seemed more impressive so far.
Yeah, and the series against Mopey, I mean, DGRN, he didn't even play like all that insane. He didn't need to do much. I mean, Mopey kind of, you know, kind of lost against himself, as Michigan would put it.
Yes. Because it's never the person that wants. Yeah, just like how France threw today.
Yeah, France
Argentina didn't do anything. France threw. They literally got carried by, you know, the best player in the world, and you know.
Yeah.
No, he hates France. He wouldn't say that.
Aoimine should have the ball here as 50 pops out to his corner.
You know what I don't get still? Ronaldo has how many items in game?
Couple.
And how many does Messi have?
Nada.
Yeah. How many World Cups does Messi have?
Nada.
No, Messi.
Oh,
Messi has
sorry.
one.
Oh, I thought you said Ronaldo.
No, Ronaldo has nada.
Yeah.
We gotta see something Messi in game. I don't know what it would be. Maybe
Car.
a boost.
Be his face
Just his face is fun.
on a decal.
I think maybe like a Messi boost would be fun. So, yeah, his face on a
Messi decal. Oh, what a flick from Aoimine. Should. Oh no, that's difficult. That is really difficult.
Yeah, still at 14 unanswered, maybe 15 now with the way it's looking. Ooh, poor touch, no boost.
DGRN, just a menace with the ball right now. 100 boost in the tank. Got one reset. Almost getting a dunk into the net, but Aoimine gonna get the save. 0 boost though. Finally, gonna be able to make something happen.
He got 100 and he's literally already at 30. Where is the boost going? Is he? I think he's driving a very fuel inefficient car right now.
That's true. I think he needs to switch to like.
He needs higher miles per gallon.
He needs a Honda Civic, something fuel efficient, right?
Yeah. Maybe like a Tesla or something. You know.
Yeah.
Don't need any fuel because he's draining through it.
Yeah, I really don't know. Like he just. It's almost like Domino does the same thing for some reason. They just like instantly go through the boost in like a matter of a second.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even know how boost goes that fast. Like,
it's like he's only holding down the boost button.
Yeah, instead of driving.
DGRN 6 goals. That's how many unanswered?
16 at least. I don't know. I don't remember how the first game ended. It could have been
Check ball
more.
chasing.
I don't know if it'll upload until after I log out. My
No, they upload as you play. This has been a like I don't know what you want to call it. This has just been a murder of Aoimine. DGRN playing some really nice Rocket League, very solid, very clean and controlled. Just capitalizing on Amine's mistakes as Aoimine takes it for an air dribble. But a great save from DGRN. Not able to get the transition goal. Aoimine playing spoiler. Getting a great bump. Now taking for an air dribble. Bump! He gets it, but it's off target! Oh no!
He scored 3. Oh no, I think Aoimine might be forfeiting this one as well. He scored 3 in the first game unanswered. So we're now at 20 unanswered goals.
Oh, really?
20 unanswered.
That's crazy.
Do you think this is DGRN just dominating the players? Aoimine doing something poorly?
Honestly, it's definitely a mix of both. I mean, it's definitely throwing some pretty decent opportunities, but DGRN's playing some really nice defense. I think Aoimine is also getting a little unlucky. I'm sure he should have a couple goals here. You know, I definitely think he'd be losing, but
shots.
He should have a few goals, just getting unlucky, especially on that air dribble bump that we saw moments ago, where, you know, just bounce off that corner but doesn't go in. Bit unfortunate.
Aoimine just chasing behind with no boost. Going back towards his own net. He'll pick up the corner. See what he does. He needs to be more patient, I think. I think as long as he is being forced to just jump too early, I don't think he can win this.
I mean, 22 unanswered goals. I mean, they're finally going for a fake kickoff. It does work. I don't know how many fake kickoffs we've seen from him. He's now going to take it for a reset, but DGRN. Oh, finally! Aoimine with a goal.
Missing the musty, but breaking the 22 unanswered streak.
What's funny is that if Aoimine got the musty, I think DGRN saves that.
Yeah, I think it worked better with him not hitting it.
Could you imagine if that bounces off the post?
A delayed kickoff from Aoimine. I think he's trying to figure out he needs to change some things up. Even if it's just experimenting at the end of this game. 30 seconds, it's mathematically possible. Not with that kind of shot, it's not, but...
he does
put it in.
Now two unanswered goals from Aoimine.
Yeah, we gotta start the counter the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's just kind of experimenting at the end of this game. He knows it's chalked. And he knows that the reverse sweep is going to be difficult after this, but he's kind of sitting back on those extra lives he has and taking a chance to learn and adapt and try and tire out DGRN.
I mean, DGRN, easily one of the best performances we've seen him in ever, I think. Like, you know, he got upset by Schiefer in Event 3. No one was expecting that. Schiefer might even claim to be, you know, the champion after this because he beat DGRN. I think he's the only one to do so. Other than technically Mario did, but that was also an asterisk around that.
Yeah, 1sMains asterisk is our new name.
What's the map? Forbidden?
Forbidden Top, yep.
What?
And then Manfield, and then...
Near Tokyo?
Near Tokyo, yeah.
Alrighty. Chat, are you ready for a possible bracket reset here from DGRN? He needs to win the game in order to get a bracket reset. Send us into a break and then another 7-game series or best of 7 series. Or will Aoimine get the reverse sweep here? Take out DGRN. I mean, DGRN is the higher seed finds himself in the lowers. Kickoff goes in favor of Mine, who's gonna just get a really nice air dribble, top right corner. Great air dribble. Yep, he's got to switch to the Octane. That's what it is.
Yep, the Octane. It's the version 1 buff. Version 1.
Yep. Well, I think he needs to use that card that he beat Sweepy in, honestly. He was looking pretty good in that. Now up 1-0, 8 seconds in. If only, you know, if he can keep this 1-goal lead, I think he'll win. If he scores more goals than DGRN here, I think he'll win.
It's a good start. Scoring more goals than your opponent is definitely pretty helpful when it comes to winning games.
Yep.
It's not the biggest thing, but it's pretty helpful.
I mean, you just have to make sure you're scoring it in their net as Aoimine does that. Up now 2-0. DGRN. Basically a pass.
I think this is like 4 goals unanswered.
Yeah, this is
the other way.
4 unanswered goals now from Aoimine.
Not quite the 22 we hit.
Yeah, no. At some point in the series, between games 1, 2, and 3, we had a 22 goal. Unanswered goals, yeah. Unanswered goal streak is DGRN now. 1 unanswered goal in a row.
I think 22 is probably the most in 1sMains history, even more than whenever you would play qualifiers against golds.
Yeah. I mean, I don't try to score that much. I'll score like a couple, and then I'll just kind of, you know, freestyle around. DGRN. Smashing it downfield. Is that in? No, it looks a little bit high. DGRN.
Aoimine forced to jump for that, and unfortunately, DGRN just there waiting as it falls in his hands, in his lap, I should say, for the goal. Tied game.
A great try there from Aoimine, but I think you've just got to hit that in. Aoimine ties it back up. 2 unanswered goals from him. So we've got 4 minutes left. Much more offensive game right now. Both players scoring 2 goals, and we're only a minute in. It's a good fake from Aoimine. Make a DGRN go quick. Aoimine gonna bang it up the wall. Fakes it up the wall. Obstacle for the low 50. Beats DGRN. Should have the open net, and he does. Takes it slow. I like it. Make sure that you score it. Don't pull a Mario and miss it. Aoimine up 3-2 now. Game number 4. Right? 4? 4. Hold on.
Yep.
So that's a good shot from DGRN. Tying it up. That's 1 unanswered goals from him. Aoimine. Low boost, not able to get to the ball. DGRN knew it. Quick shot. Both players using the purple decals. The purple colors.
Yeah. That's something unfortunate about some teams, like version 1, is the colors are purple. So it's kind of like you have to use it on blue team, and it looks wrong if you're on the other team. And it really throws me off with teams like Moist and KCP, because their decals are blue. And there needs to be more orange decals in general, I think. More decals that fit the orange team.
Yeah.
In North America, there's like FaZe and Space Station. Going for the cringe, missing out.
Missing the cringe, unfortunate. DGRN. Quick shot. Aoimine, not gonna budge.
Demo.
Oh!
Getting the bump on the wall. See if Aoimine can act quick. DGRN, 1 touch. Enough to make it awkward. See Aoimine trying to put it to the wall. Probably going for some kind of flip reset.
Tries to take it over DGRN. DGRN with a great save. And getting the corner boost. Should have the open net. He does.
But a weak shot. If Aoimine might have gotten that mid boost, There might have been a chance of him getting back, but I don't know.
Yeah, Mina being a little bit too stingy with the boost grabs. Just gonna take smalls a little bit more. Clean up on his boost game is. That's honestly been a huge problem that we've been noticing throughout the series. Where, you know, he'll just drop to 0 boost immediately. Even if he has full boost. Well, maybe we'll notice it here.
Do you think we should look at some ball chasing stats during the intermission?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to. It's a great touch from
Interesting
DGRN,
choice, but
Woo!
okay. I could smell Aoimine's fumes on that.
I mean, DGRN. Oh, wait, he got the boost? I mean, I got the boost on that. What? That's crazy.
Doesn't matter because he's already at 0.
Is he really at 0 already? He is.
Yes, he's at 0. And he's own goaling.
Oh.
He forgot what team he's on.
See, that's what that's what happens when you have the decal. You forget what team you're on.
No, no. Why would he? Aoimine.
Interesting, to say the least.
I don't know what happened there. He's looking at himself, looking at what color goal he's supposed to be on. That's a funny moment right there. Just a casual camera turnaround.
Maybe this is the moment that Aoimine kind of realizes I gotta step it up.
Maybe that's what happened in game 2 when he lost by 7, or by 10. In game 3 when he lost by like 7 something. Maybe that's why.
He forgot what team he was on.
Yeah, he was just like, why is DGRN putting these goals? That's where I'm going. I know he wasn't using the version 1 decal yet, so.
Still, maybe, you never know.
Hopefully, maybe. Maybe he's colorblind.
Aoimine, good air dribble there. Almost looked like he wanted to get a bump, and well, I guess he did get a bump, but I don't think DGRN was necessarily saving it. Aoimine, only down by 1 now. After he, theoretically he has the same. He has more goals right now, or yeah, more goals than DGRN right now.
Yes, he does.
He's got 6 goals to DGRN's 4, but unfortunately, he owns
the score
goals.
is still 5-5.
Yeah. GRN. He's gonna take it to his corner, but Aoimine, stingy as ever grabbing the boost. You've got to be careful with that.
A bit of an overcommit the way he flipped into it and abandoned the ball, because DGRN, if he had enough power and boost on that, he could have just slotted it. But he tries to do right now. Aoimine gonna get the corner, probably gonna go for some kind of bounce dribble. Not enough power and placement. DGRN dominating the boost game.
Oh, that's 2 in a row. But I think Aoimine is going to be able to pick up this one, and he does. Going to take it up the wall.
Alright, let's see how long until he's at 0.
Let's see if DGRN ends up scoring because Aoimine.
And he's at 0. He made it across the field. He did make it across the field with the boost.
That's high, Aoimine!
No.
Oh, unfortunate.
No.
If we had like 3 more seconds, Aoimine was scoring that goal, but fortunately for DGRN, there was 0 seconds left, and we're going to go to overtime where Aoimine misses the boost.
And the ball.
DGRN trying to swipe in for a demo. Aoimine, if he takes it to the net, he scores here. I don't know why he's doing this. Interesting.
Yeah.
The boost
he
hog.
Had a possible shot, and let's see if he hooks it here. No, he's gonna try and delay. Just DGRN calling the bluff, not moving from that goal line. Good challenge by Aoimine, but no goal to or boost to follow up.
I would cry if DGRN won this series and then said he had to go.
He's like, I have to leave. My internet starts to cut out. Oh,
Aoimine.
misplay by Aoimine. And we see the bracket reset.
Unfortunate. GG's. DGRN with a sweep. Gonna send the bracket reset. We will be back with the bracket reset shortly. So stay tight. Don't go anywhere. Grab some popcorn. as we'll be back with more Rocket League action.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Alrighty, we are back. We are back.
See if the both players are ready. We got one. Waiting on a second. All right, chat. Who do we think takes the bracket reset win? I think DGRN just keeps the momentum running. I didn't think he would, but since it was a sweep, I think he can still finish it off. If that would have gone to 7 with DGRN winning, I would have said Aoimine. But with how dominant, especially game 2 and 3 were, I don't see any way Aoimine comes back in this.
Yeah.
He already said it already.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, he said it before you asked.
Alright. Alrighty. Game number 1 and series number 2 between both players. DGRN getting the sweep. The bracket reset.
Interesting card change from Aoimine. I think he needs to go back to the Abstruse. It really seemed to work against Sweepy. He even made his internet crash.
Yeah. That's how ugly it was.
Nah, it was beautiful.
DGRN.
Speaking of beautiful, let's see what DGRN does with this
Oh
ball.
my flick.
Um,
Both players doing their best ballerina impression, doing flips around the field. And finally, DGRN puts it in. Yeah, Mine's going to want that one back. Unfortunately. Down here already. But we're starting from scratch. Mine, you know, does have time. You know, he's technically got like 4 more lives here.
yeah.
3 if he loses. So, but he hasn't won a game against DGRN. That's the scariest part.
Yeah, once he gets past that first hurdle, I think we'll have a series on our hands. But until then, it's still DGRN's take.
I mean, Amine's just once he smells blood in the water, who knows what's gonna happen. But DGRN is right now in a bulletproof snorkel outfit.
Snorkel.
It is not getting bitten by the shark named Aoimine. Aoimine should have the open net here, and he does.
It is not.
Nah, he does. 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 He
Those
does.
are the most scary moments in Rocket League.
Yeah,
Is when you're watching it.
oh.
Okay.
Everyone's like, is that going in?
Whew, I am tired. I've been up since like
Nice to meet you,
9.
Tired. I am casting one of the best 1sMains series to date.
Cool name.
Yeah, it's the only one today. DGRN with the
Basically.
ball. Oh, that almost worked. That's scary how that almost worked for DGRN. I mean, I don't think was ready for that.
I mean, they tried to force it over to the wall. It seems like it gets beat out by DGRN, who's now gonna probably get a reset on. Nope, just go for the dribble.
However, I mean,
Caught
it just
in
has the
net,
open net. You just gotta
lovely.
shoot this, and he does. Great job getting it out of the corner quickly. That's huge. You don't want DGRN to get the quick cut on you. You just want to
This is one of
smash
his
it out.
first leads since game 1 of Series 1. And I think it's what he needs to kind of reset that mental. Hopefully the break helped him a bit.
Yep. What is this now? 3 consecutive goals that Amine's been scored. Amine's scored. Now, if you're just joining us now, the ongoing joke is um the goals.
Unanswered goals.
Yeah, the unanswered goals. As at one point, DGRN throughout game 1, 2, and 3 of last series had 22 unanswered goals, which is crazy. The fact that he was able to do that, he had scored the last 2 in game number 1. He ended up winning game 2 in a shutout, 10-0, and then he had 7 or so goals, 9, I think. I think he had 9, and then finally got scored on by Aoimine in the third game. It's Aoimine. Now with
yeah,
5 unanswered goals, maybe we'll see him breaking TGRN's record. This kickoff is in DGRN's favor, does get the boost, but Aoimine staying close to the ball, almost exactly like DGRN. It's a 50. It's going to go high up in the air. Very fortunate for Aoimine as DGRN not able to go for a quick shot. With 2:40 left, DGRN's got to try to find some offense. It is the first game. He did win 4 in a row. It's not the end of the world if he does lose here, but you don't want to be down by 2 in a best of 7. It is manageable, but it's very scary. Aoimine, great cuts over DGRN, and now 6 unanswered goals. Maybe we'll see a Brazil. But now that I mentioned it, I don't think we are. Yeah, no, I don't even know what I'm talking about. What's a Brazil? They didn't even like.
They hit the post. That's all I know. They hit the post and penalty kickouts.
Yeah, all they do is lose in quarterfinals.
Oh, there's a Brazil when they lost the semifinals against Germany 7-1.
Seven unanswered goals now from Aoimine. Maybe he was just saving all of his energy for this series, which, I mean, that might have been a good idea. Though it's...
He just wanted more stream time.
Yeah, exactly.
As you do.
And is staying close, being a nuisance with the ball in the corner. Able to get boost steal, something that he wasn't really able to do much in the first series. DGRN. Oh, what a save from Aoimine, coming down from behind and putting it to the post. And the quick bump on DGRN, he's gonna try to take it out.
Risky
Corner.
50. Risky bump as well. Let's see if he can get this boost. Gonna take his time.
Great challenge there by DGRN, just playing slow, waiting for Mina to come at him, and gets the half flip challenge. Aoimine, the ball. Ooh, that was a very risky challenge for Mina. Fortunately, DGRN didn't hit the ball up in the air and dropped it down right to Mina.
Yeah, this game, I mean, his challenges have definitely been risky, but they've been working out. Before, a lot of them were more dumb than risky. And this time, it seems like he's calculated his risks. He knows what he's willing to do, and he's executing well with a dunk on a DGRN on the goal line, 8-1, 56 seconds.
That's 8 unanswered goals now, if you're counting.
If you're counting.
With our 8 viewers, it's like it was meant to be.
Speaking of viewers, we've gotten 4 followers this stream.
Awesome.
One of them
awesome.
was a bot trying to advertise, which
That's
we need to
okay.
shame.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it counts towards the 50 that we need for affiliate.
That's perfectly fine. We just need like 49 more bots.
Yeah.
DGRN. Take it up in the air for an air dribble. Gets it over Aoimine. And with game 1 basically over, DGRN just needs to reset. I mean, still a very winnable series. He, swept Aoimine only a few minutes ago. Just got to shake it off. I mean, he's playing really good Rocket League as it's now 9 unanswered goals. This is definitely going to be a high-scoring series, in my opinion. Like, the beginning half of last series was very low. I think both players were a little bit nervous and honestly just trying to get used to playing each other as DGRN goes for the flip reset. Getting instant challenged by Aoimine.
I think the lowest game we've had was 5-4.
I mean,
Game 1 was 5-4. Then we had a 10-0. Then we had like a 9-2 or something like that. And we had like a 6-5.
maybe we're
Now
going to
we're
play
at
the other way
9-1.
around as Aoimine picking up game number 1. Very happy after his performance, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure he's going to stick to the Octane for the rest of the series.
Definitely he needs to.
Hop into
Fenix is not on for today.
Urban Central for game number 2. Will the 60 FPS console warrior Aoimine beat the South American DGRN? This
I don't know, but I know it's going to be close and it's going to be entertaining.
well, I think it's going to go back and forth of both teams or not both teams, both players getting
A sweep.
no, not a sweep, but it's just going to be like blowout wins after blowout wins from both players. Like I don't think it's going to be like many overtimes. I think it's just going to be a lot of 9-1 DGRN, 9-0 Aoimine as DGRN finally scoring a goal. That's now 1 unanswered goal.
Yes, of course. And he's going to make it 2. Coming off the wall. Nope, he's going to go bring it down. Interesting little backflip.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I said interesting. Oh, he's just
DGRN
gonna shoot
has
it
the
right
open
up
opportunity, and
right on target, but he pulls out Aoimine on defense. That's 2 unanswered goals. Quite ridiculous for Aoimine to let in 2 unanswered.
I mean, honestly, that goal, you just gotta play patient with the ball. I don't know why. I mean, it's pre-flipping there. And DGRN picking up a pretty free goal number 2. Bit unfortunate, as Aoimine will pick up a kickoff goal. Getting it right back, making up for the mistake he made. Kickoffs. We haven't really seen both players scoring many kickoff goals. I think Aoimine has scored maybe a couple more kickoff goals, but it's only been maybe really like a 3-1, like 2-1, like on kickoffs. But Aoimine, nice job there, mixing it up with a fake. DGRN take it, and DGRN with a shot, but a save from Aoimine. Forcing it off the post into the corner. DGRN with a quick flick over Aoimine, and will score it. Now up 3-1. 4 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for either players to get a string of goals here. That's now DGRN's first goal.
Unanswered.
Unanswered. Yeah. Oh, what a 50 from Aoimine. It's now one unanswered goal from Aoimine.
I'm sorry, this whole thing is so dumb.
That's a really good low 50 there from Aoimine. Good job forcing DGRN out.
Do you think that was more of reading DGRN and knowing to go for the low 50, or just hoping that he came out?
Honestly, it's ones. He probably wasn't really reacting much. He just knew that DGRN was going to come out of the net, but very, very
Yeah,
nice
worked in
from
his
Aoimine as now DGRN scoring a goal here. That's one unanswered goal.
I'm sitting back in my chair for this one.
Aoimine with a shot, kickoff goal, back and forth. I jinxed kickoffs, I guess. Both players can get good kickoffs, but not at the same time. That's what it's looking like. As DGRN kind of flipped away from the ball. Maybe it's whoever I lock my camera on as DGRN. Now winning the kickoff, I guess it is just straight up the camera. Yeah, I don't know what you really want to call it. DGRN taking it up the wall. Great air dribble. Right over Amine's car. Very nice control.
He knew when to speed up right there. You can see he just held the boost. As soon as he saw Aoimine jump, he knew he was too far forward. He could just push up that extra few unreal units to go over Aoimine's head.
That was really nice. I mean, if Amine's going for that air dribble, you never know. With the boost control, maybe he doesn't have enough boost to finish it there. As that's a really nice shot. DGRN almost getting back. Amine's, staying consistent. He's very consistent at being down by 1.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice refresher after the blowout of last game to see back and forth.
Oh, Aoimine. Great job. Great cut. Getting it around DGRN. Finally, tying the game back up. With 3:09 left. Already 10 goals.
Absolutely insane.
I mean, what we could see. A 25 goal game here.
Yeah, in theory, mathematically possible.
It's mathematically possible. DGRN. Another quick goal. Both players, I guess, forgetting how to play defense.
Ooh, what
Yeah.
what a challenge by Aoimine on that one.
DGRN kept it very close. He even brought it back to his half, which delayed it ever so long. Aoimine.
He's gonna respond with a kickoff goal?
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
Go to one. Go to
We're
one.
tied again. We've basically been tied for the last 2 minutes, but it's 6-6. The last 2 minutes and 6 seconds have meant nothing.
Yeah. It's both players not getting the boost. Aoimine taking it up. Does that pop up on the screen?
Ooh, what a little touch from DGRN. I don't know if you saw that. Beautiful little pop over to change the trajectory.
Yeah, what a little doink there. Aoimine almost getting back to it, but DGRN just with the lead again. It's just been DGRN scoring, Aoimine tying it back and forth action. Aoimine
Uh,
needs to string
I
2
don't like
goals together.
I don't like that play from Aoimine. He saw DGRN. I don't know if he was faking or if he was AFK.
Oh,
And Amine's first instinct is I'm gonna freestyle. He brought it over to the boost, lost control. DGRN just picking it up, getting a goal, bringing the lead back to 2-goal lead
yeah, what a
this time.
great flick that was. Just slotting it top left corner. Aoimine not able to get back to it, and well, a fake challenge from Aoimine. 50 boost now. Times like that where you know DGRN has low boost, you just shoot that immediately. You know he has low
Yeah.
boost, just shoot it. Go for his corner. It's even a difficult save for DGRN. Maybe you score it. It's Aoimine going for the resets. DGRN playing very patient. Knows Aoimine's going to mess up, and now up by 3.
Across the season, seeing how players react to different fake kickoffs is interesting. I know I normally just slam it still, or I completely miss the ball on accident. And you have people like Domino who just kind of stop behind it, say faking and calculated in the chat, and then just do nothing with it. And then you see people like Aoimine just immediately turn to go for the freestyle. It's like no one's really taking advantage of the situation. Because no one knows how, I feel like, really.
Yep, that's a nice play by Aoimine, getting the shot on quick and just pre-flipping over DGRN's car, because if DGRN jumped for that, he's just getting absolutely slammed into the net. Good job from Aoimine. Now only down by 2.
I believe we're at 16 goals with still almost 2 minutes to go.
16 goals unanswered by both players in this game. So Aoimine now with 2 unanswered goals. Minute 30 left. Great job there. Very good 50. Putting it backboard and reading that almost waterfall. Now down by 1. Minute 35. Both players absolutely back and forth. Aoimine knows he can score. Being down by 1. That's what he's been doing the entire game, but can't score when he's tied. I don't know what it is. Maybe DGRN's going to have to score for him.
Yeah, return the favor after the own goal from last game.
Is Aoimine?
No, it was last series. It was the own goal. My bad.
It takes it with a flick. Both players faking each other out on the wall, and then another fake.
All you hear is just the brakes squealing as they power slide.
DGRN
They're controlling the boost situation.
hanging out.
Maybe it's the mid boost too to cut it off.
I think Aoimine needs to use more of his camera, his rear view. He knows DGRN likes to go for the demos. Why not look out for them? He's dribbling with ball cam on too. Very interesting. DGRN.
Yeah, I typically do that
Shot.
whenever I'm
Oh!
about to go for some kind of like flick from the side, but he was just doing loop-de-loops on the floor. I don't know if he couldn't control it or if that's what he planned on doing.
Yeah, unfortunate there from Aoimine. He kind of caught one tire on the ground and on the post. Not able to get back to that. Now down by 2. 30 seconds left. Gonna need a kickoff goal here if he wants to have any real chance of winning. And oh my goodness!
Ooh.
What the hell?
Poor touch, but manages to get like a pre-flip type. Yep, pre-flip into it basically.
It's almost like an
Not-
Evo flick, but like not really.
Front flip. It's an Evo flip if you didn't diagonal flip.
That was very goofy. Aoimine counting his lucky stars that he scored that goal. And DGRN gonna pop it up, try to delay with 13 seconds left. Will Aoimine lead. Oh, he misses the boost. DGRN. He's gonna
Just
let the
bringing
ball
it into his
die.
corner.
Play it up though.
Gonna take a lot for Aoimine to come back from this with the control DGRN. Yeah. Good news. Not a sweep
That's true.
compared to every other series we've had.
And I mean, I said it. Both games are probably going to be very blowouty, but that was a 10-9 game. Ton of shooting. I think that's maybe one of our longest games we've ever streamed here on the channel other than ones that go into overtime.
Mm-hmm. I believe that game started. I can't see. Did you change them up? The game was 8 minutes and 8 seconds long with no overtime. And it doesn't include goal replays, which we had on stream. That was just from kickoff time.
Kickoff goes back in Amine's favor, but he's not able to pick up the boost. Bit unfortunate there. We've seen it a few times in the series.
I think boost is the biggest thing separating these two players. So DGRN always has about 20 in the tank. Amine's probably average boost is about like 7.
I mean, that wasn't a very good play from Aoimine right there. He had the boost, just take it up the wall, or even stay close to it, but he just banged it away, very panicky. And DGRN ends up with the lead. Oh, Mine,
And that,
double boost steal there. When he
in
has the
that
boost,
last
he
game,
usually scores.
yeah. In that last game, Aimine had 49 seconds with 0 boost, but
Wow.
also 58 seconds with 100 boost. He had 444 used while supersonic compared to DGRN's 114. So I feel like if he can fix that and also bring up his small pads collection, these games would be a lot closer. I'm gonna look at one of the blowouts to see
DGRN,
what it caused.
the ball. Boost in the tank. Given a lot of time, a lot of space. Nice play, but Aoimine with a great save. Good job reading it. Quick shot, but landing right on DGRN's car. Oh. Oh, both players faking each other out. Aoimine gonna end up with the ball in his corner. He's got full boost. Let it roll down as takes it up in the air. He's gonna go for a bang, but DGRN so quick to go for it. Should have the free goal, and he does. Wow, DGRN jumping basically like before Aoimine even pops up in the air. And a very quick recovery. Scoring goal number 2.
And I'm looking at the stats from last series. The game that was 10-0, which ended up being a forfeit. 67 seconds. Aimine was at 0 boost.
Wow, that's
And
like
that
a
wasn't
full
even
minute.
a full. That's over a full minute, and that wasn't even a full 5-minute game. So that's at least a fifth of the game, probably more, like a fourth of the game. Aimine had no boost compared to DGRN, 22 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, DGRN always trying to have a little bit of boost, trying to do something with it. Holding on for the right moments. That's a great shot from DGRN. Very nice.
Only used about 22 boosts on that shot right there. He had 95, and then he ended up with like 73 just to do that.
It's a great shot.
Very good
Caught up
boost.
off guard there. Went for the fake challenge. DGRN was not buying it. Called his bluff and slammed it downfield. Pump there from DGRN. He should have the open net, and he does. 4-0 now, looking very reminiscent of the first series and game number 1 is DGRN maybe finding his momentum back. Or not game number 1, but the first series is what I meant to say. Finding his momentum back.
Ooh. Fake kickoff.
Yeah, if Domino was here, he'd be saying faking in the chat.
And calculated.
Yep. Like Domino would have just like stayed next to the ball there. Which,
Yeah,
I mean, if you
right
read the fake, you just pop it up. You don't flip into the ball. You pop it up in the air, make them save it, and then you go for the side boost steal.
That's 2 in a row from Aoimine going for the fakes. This time he doesn't get punished right away. I feel like they're not the good choice for him. I think if he were to delay the kickoff instead, he could benefit from it more. But just full on faking it, he's not really gaining much. He's not holding on to boost. He's not gaining pressure afterwards. He's just giving up goals. Again, that's 6 unanswered now from DGRN.
That was a very difficult touch, but I think someone of Aoimine's caliber has got to be able to hit that one. Bit unfortunate from a defense. The perfect time, 2-2-2. 2. Wait, 2-2. Oh no, just 2-2-2. Can't count the amount of twos. Aoimine setting up the Brazil for himself maybe here.
See, just the regular kickoff would be, it's more consistent and it's been working, so I don't know why he would choose now to go for so many fakes in a row. So he won that one. Doesn't get a shot on target though. Gets the boost deal. Ooh, he left the mid boost for DGRN. It's probably gonna punish him here. DGRN puts it in front.
It's DGRN. The ball. A lot of boost though in the tank, but as we know, he loves to stay on it. Holding on to that 11 boost that he has. Doing it for good. Great curve from Aoimine. Gives him some time to get
Landing spot
out,
for
but
DGRN
oh
there.
no. DGRN with the Brazil. Oh my goodness.
Right before that play, when he turned, he almost got demoed by Aoimine when he landed, and just pixels away. It seemed like very lucky for him, indeed. The last three series of kickoffs, Aoimine has seemed to win it, but not really taking advantage right away. That time he does, though. That's 7-2. Only a minute and 17 seconds left. I don't know for sure if Aoimine could come back in this, but it seems like he's getting a good start for the next game already set up.
That's for sure. I'm using all this time right now as this is kind of a blowout to just kind of release the VODs quick. Previous series. GRN now up 8-2. As the ball has a lot of time. Cuts it around to Aoimine. With 40 seconds remaining. Amine's just gotta again try to find it in himself to get back. Game number 4. Gonna be a hard task, but I think it's definitely possible that we see it.
Interesting shot there. Definitely. Do you see the thing about XQC earlier during the World Cup?
No, what happened?
He bet $500,000 on France.
For real?
And then when Argentina was up 2-0, he cashed out for $5,000. And then France scored 2 goals and tied it up.
Oh
Imagine being
no.
in that position and cashing out so that you only lose 495,000 instead of 500,000. And then right after that, the team that you bet on ties it up and you know, a lot closer.
Yep, DGR now. DGR now winning game number 3. Up 2-1 now in the series. Again, this is the best of 7. Aoimine, at the time, make a comeback as we're gonna hop in. So I gotta find it here. Forbidden Temple. Game number 4. Hopefully, a lot closer.
You still have music playing for yourself?
No.
No, you're just singing.
I love singing.
Oh, okay.
Up into game number 4. Mine. Gonna kick off, but DGRN says, "Sorry, bud, that's my boost." But in Spanish or Portuguese or Spanish, I don't really know.
I think Spanish. Yeah, Spanish.
Huh.
I believe so.
Colombia, I don't know. Do they have their own language?
No, it's definitely Spanish.
Spanish? Okay. Well, I don't know. Never know. And DGRN with a nice goal here. Great play on the air dribble. Seen him do it so many times. It's like, we don't even go crazy anymore. Just a normal DGRN shot. With the flick, DGRN just barely getting back to it. DGRN flicking it over Aoimine. Aoimine, going for the quick challenge, just like DGRN. We've seen DGRN do it a ton of times. Beating Mario, beating Mopey, and now about or on the brink of beating Aoimine here. It's Aoimine now down by 3. DGRN got the bracket reset. He's definitely got the momentum, and Aoimine,
I mean, she can.
in doubts. I mean, he did beat him. He did beat him in a game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, DGR has won 6 games now. In the demo on the 50. Another free goal. DGR not getting the save. Aoimine, I think, gonna score it. Oh my goodness. Interesting gameplay.
Series of events.
Yeah, this is Rocket League, I guess. As that was very interesting, to say the least.
Again, I don't know if there's anyone new. This is a best of 7. We're on our bracket reset. The overlay does say best of 5, but it's 2-1 in the series. It's anyone's game at this point still.
I mean, Aoimine getting back into it. That's 2 unanswered goals from him. Trying to make a comeback here. I mean, it's definitely the beginning stage of the match. It's only 3-2. Very doable. GRN winning the kickoff.
Ooh, almost getting the dunk. Let's see if he can keep possession and get some boost on it. Got boost, not possession though.
What a great 50 from Aoimine. He should have the open net, but that was a very unfortunate touch.
Ooh.
Is able to put it in, though.
Miss. I think DGRN would have owned goal if he made contact here, but
That was very, very unlucky from Aoimine. It's an unfortunate roll up on the wall. But he does make it work anyway. He does put it in. Ties it up 3-3. That's now 3 unanswered goals from Aoimine.
as he said, I can't beat him. He ties it up.
Well, I mean, he's always been in this position where he's tied the game up plenty of times. It's just
getting that lead.
Yeah.
Can't get past the next hurdle. This is his chance to do so.
Nice flick.
Great flick. Cut off by DGRN.
Gonna end up with the ball again. 67 boots in the tank.
Both players a bit awkward the last 20 seconds or so, but it seems like Aoimine gonna get the lead.
Yep, he's right back in the series. I don't know why he doubted himself. I mean, you win a game against someone, you know that you can beat them in a series if you beat them in a game.
A few minutes ago, this game was we had a game at this point 6-6 at the same time.
Yeah.
This one only 3-4. Still pretty high scoring, but it is ones. Anything happens. 350 from DGRN to stall it. Put it in the corner. Get the boost. Let's go. Put it to ground. I'm double fake.
Yeah, I think we've seen that a lot from
Ooh.
both players. A lot of double fakes, especially like awkward positions where it's kind of rolling off the wall. DGRN's gonna take it in the air. Maybe faking that he has low boost. Takes it
Oh,
low. He's able to turn right back on at a quick shot. Aoimine getting
what a
back
save
to
from
it. Oh
Aoimine.
my goodness.
DGRN gets the corner boost, but he just goes over him. Aoimine
Doesn't
the
need boost.
breakaway.
Aoimine doesn't need boost. I think he's finally found the cheat code. If he, stays supersonic when he has that low boost, maybe he'll be able to win. So now he's up by 2 goals. That's 5 unanswered goals here. Game number 4. This is a best of 7 series. DGRN still up 2-1. It's okay if he loses. And he's already got the
Gets a mid
bracket
boost.
reset.
I literally saw him get the mid boost. Next thing I know, I look at him. He has 15 boosts, and he's rushing back towards the ball. I'm confused by how this man presses the boost button that hard.
I mean, DGRN hits it so
Oh,
softly, still with boost after the shot. A great fake on Aoimine. Really nice play. With 30 boost, you make a play like that. That's crazy.
DGRN getting some support in the chat right before that goal. Probably has something to do with it. Because we did get another follower. Welcome, Walker.
Thank you for the follow. RN. The ball again. I put it around Aoimine. Aoimine, just a sitting duck in front of the net.
Ooh,
DGRN with a great play. Really nice,
tie ball game.
really nice off-ball dribbling. I mean, all right, I guess it's on ball, but it's not on his car. It's just kind of on the ground. Really nice control there from TGRN. Showing off his car control. Now it's 5-5. A minute and a half left.
This is a best of 7. This is actually the bracket reset, Walker.
Oh,
Ooh, Aoimine catching him off. Let's see if DGRN can get a touch. Part of it, but not enough. Yeah, this is a best of 7 though. It is 2-1.
maybe looking to be 2-2 as Aoimine takes the lead with a minute 20 left. Both players getting extremely close right now.
Yep, series is 2-1.
Yep, yeah, it's 2-1. If you look on the side of their names, to the left of DGRN, you see the 2 blocks. It's 2-1 right now, yeah.
You can see the previous matches. I just put the bracket in chat for you.
Yep, yeah, you can see where DGRN and Aoimine both came from. DGRN coming from the lowers, and he was able to get the bracket reset, so all he's got to do is win this series here, and he'll be making it.
Ooh, Aoimine trying to cheat, but
I know why he did it. He obviously didn't
yeah,
move after, but it's very funny that he did it.
it is funny. He immediately punished, so we don't have to impose any kind of anything on him. But
DGRN, the fake. Pick off. Up the ball.
low 50 from Aoimine. I wonder if he's trying to just play time or if he
Can
wants
you
to
try to
put the lead
check
right
this
away.
for me? Check his boost used while supersonic.
Aoimine for which game? Just like the latest game?
Just like one of the games, yeah. It's a
I'll do the 9-10 game that DGRN won. He used 444
oh my
in
goodness.
in that game. Let's see in
Wait, while supersonic?
Supersonic, yes.
Oh my goodness, that's
In
crazy.
the 10-0 loss, he didn't have much boost in the first place. But in that game, he used 430 while supersonic.
DGRN up 7-6. Get back in the series. Ooh, missing the open net. It's all good though. Gets a cut on Aoimine anyway. DGRN will be the victor of game number 4.
In the game that Aoimine won, he still used 366.
Yeah, it's from a
But,
Discord server.
but
I'll put the Discord in the chat there for you right
yeah,
now.
I'll send some about Discord. Yep. In the game that he won, though, he only had 46 seconds boost of zero boost compared to normally he's around like 50, 60. So it's really it is a big story of boost. Whenever he's losing, he has nothing. Whenever he's winning, he has some.
GRN.
I was curious to see the stats in this game now
Game 3.
because
Game 4, we're going to hop into what Manfield Knight, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
game 4 or 5?
5.
5 is Manfield Knight. Yes.
This is my favorite map in the game. It's very pretty. Very nice.
It was my favorite for a long time. Oh no. You want to know how much boost was used by Supersonic in that last game?
What? Wait, hold on, let me guess.
Six-
Let me guess. Oh, I was gonna say 700, but
600 flat.
oh,
And he had 59 seconds with zero boost. So a fifth of the game, he had nothing.
that is crazy.
But he also spent a fifth of the game with 100 boost. So it's like he has it all, and then he has none of it.
I mean,
It's
ideally you
insane.
want to stay in that like the 40 to 50 range. I think throughout like is your average. You know, I want to see what's his average boost amount compared to DGRN.
His average boost amount, they're pretty equal.
Oh, okay.
But their boost per minute is about 100 different. I mean, he's using about 100 more boosts every minute.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. It's not like he's going anywhere with the boost. Staying in his half most of the time is
Something a trend I've been seeing. DGRN has had a lot more stolen small pads, but just small pads in general in all these games. I mean, they can find that tracking and get onto those paths and those rotations. Be very big.
Yep, is Aoimine picking up an early goal here. Is down 3-1 in the series. Gotta, it's a reverse sweep in a best of 5, but you gotta win 3 games in a row. He's only won one game in a total of, what is it, 8 games now? He's only won 1. Maybe it's his time to win a game. Aoimine. Shot. Gonna be able to grab the boost. DGRN. 50. Aoimine with an air dribble. Oh, just wide. Great try there. Still has the boost, though. And oh, a bit of a throw there from Aoimine, but is able to get a bump. He just throws it to the corner, trying to chase it. Make DGRN go. Aoimine with a shot, a great shot on target. Now up 2-0. Good job by Aoimine drawing in DGRN to the ball. A nice quick shot, making up for his little panicky play mere, 10 seconds ago. Now we go to kickoff. Oh, DGRN somehow getting that touch. That was peak. Aoimine, panicking a little bit. Flopping like a fish. Oh. I don't think he should have slowed down there. He should have just stayed with. GRN bumping Aoimine. Anything he can do. Up the wall, Aoimine goes. Gets the flick away from DGRN. Has the open chance, and he does get it.
I was getting flashbacks early in the first series. A similar goal happened, but he missed it.
Yeah, but it's a little different. It's going away. It was a little bit more difficult. That's a harder angle. Like that's a very difficult shot. This one was pretty straightforward.
I was worried this one would have the same bounce of chaos.
It's DGRN with a little fake there off kickoff. Or after the kickoff, I guess. It's going to stay close. that shot almost ended up working. He sent it about -4 miles per hour. And almost gets around Aoimine. So Aoimine goes for a ceiling shot, not able to make contact with it. DGRN.
Aoimine was moving too fast. That's,
what a flick.
Aoimine gets the touch.
Great touch. DGRN a little awkward, but just gonna get a touch to his corner. Smashes it downfield. A little bit unwise there. I would have probably tried to control it there as Mine was darting back onto defense. DGRN. Oh no! Had the open net. Missing. Pretty open goal. DGRN a quick shot. Mine will get back to that. Not fast enough. Ball off Mine's car. Mine. Supersonic boosting right now. It's not making a difference. Not sure if he understands that. This car supersonic, you can't make it go much faster. Like, you do go faster if you're supersonic while boosting, but it's not by a whole heck of a lot.
It just keeps you going at the rate so you don't slow down because there's a slight range to it, but not enough to make a difference in the
I mean,
600.
if you're supersonic and you don't turn, you go supersonic forever, so.
Well, but there's a slight range to supersonic. And it just keeps you in the upper range of supersonic.
It's DGRN. A nice cut through. Benson putting in a goal. For 850. Mine wasn't really ready for that challenge. Only down by 3. Will DGRN make the comeback in this game? I wouldn't really say it's a comeback in a series, but just this game. Make quick work of Aoimine. DGRN up now 7-1 in games. But all it takes is Aoimine to win 4. He just has to win 3 more. He wins. DGRN. Great cut out of the corner, popping it over Amine's car, and does score. Cutting the lead in half. It's now 4-2. 2 minutes remaining. Now, if Aoimine wins, are we going to see a car change, do we think, from him? As DGRN with a kickoff goal.
You know, he was doing better in Octane, except for this game. He's always performed better in Octane, it feels like. So I don't know what made him want to go back to the Fennec again. Maybe just that mental aspect. He felt.
Yeah, maybe just needs a
for him.
refresh. Maybe if he wins, he'll switch to like the Honda Civic or like the Dominus.
Yeah, let's see the Batmobile come out.
DGRN winning the kickoff again. That's the ball. Gonna take it low over an already challenging Aoimine. DGRN getting immediately challenged by Aoimine, who has a free goal. I mean, you just slow down and take the free goal there, but Aoimine maybe not seeing it or not confident enough to do so. Maybe it was too risky in his eyes and he just wanted to slow it down and keep with the ball as he has the lead with 1:30 left. That's a bit of a risky play. However, he'll get back into the corner. Force DGRN to come in. Aoimine with the bang up high. Hits it to the corner.
Touch.
GRN picks the ball up as tons of
I mean,
boosts
they
as
add
it
0, missing the middle boost as well. I think he got the corner this time, but don't know how long it'll last.
Oh!
No.
DGRN given all the time in the world, all the boosts in the world, and a great play by him. A little bit of a switch there. A pop up. Aoimine. The ball was going in. It kind of just helped it go in. Nothing you can do. A great try on defense. As now we're tied back up 4-4. DGRN with, I think, 3 unanswered goals now. Minute 6 left. DGRN taking it low. Trying to bump Aoimine. Aoimine won't go anywhere. Keeps it low. DGRN goes anyway with low boost. Just trying to force it on target. Aoimine. A little bit of a panic flip, but we'll get a
Great
clear.
50. No boost to follow it up, though. I guess the mid boost. DGRN just going to bang it. Probably going to leave it for Aoimine to see what he does. Going for the hook. A little bit of a bounce dribble.
I think Aoimine needs to shoot it more here. I don't know why he's slowing it down a lot. DGRN looked in a spot where he couldn't really save a simple shot.
Yeah, I think a hook shot would have been a genius move there instead of the bounce dribble that he tried to make. Oh!
Great job from DGRN.
No, Aoimine. No, finish it off. Finish it. Come on. I mean, it's the last game. Finish it off.
Aoimine leaving the match here. Is GG's?
All right, that's a forfeit. DGRN, just stay in the game and let the time run out. Let's see what DGRN does with his victory lap time.
Maybe just going to take a lap around the field as we have our champion of event or of the 2022 season.
Imagine he owned gold that and tied it up. I thought I thought he was going to for
That'd have been
second.
funny. DGRN. I don't know why Aoimine left. I mean, you're down by 14 seconds left. All it takes is a kickoff goal and you're back in it. Very unwise there from Aoimine, but maybe it was
I mean,
just
he still would have
drained.
had to come back with 3 more games after that, so yeah. I think he was just physically and emotionally drained from the last 2 series.
GG's
Are we
to
gonna
the
report
players.
just the
Congratulations to DGRN as he's the 2022 1sMains champion of North America. I was gonna say the world, but just North America.
the best 1v1 player in the world, DGRN.
Best 1v1 player in the world. GG's.
Yep, it's decided.
And we'll see you guys in a little bit. I mean, I think in a few weeks we'll have our next little thing. We're gonna have qualifiers, and the next season we'll start off with a very similar to this, just a 16-player tournament, or actually 24 with play-ins.